there, beautiful people. It is Mimo here, and I am back for the fourth and final collection of these ultra rare characters. The last one on the chopping block, of course, was King Ezekiel, with the Kingdom collection being finished right here. I finished this, I think, a few days ago, and I actually got a bit sidetracked and didn't realise. So today is the day I'm going to actually collect my Ezekiel and get to tier 4 in him. Of course, you only tier 4 this character if you are going for Jesus. You will also only get to keep him if you're going for Dwight. So depending which side you've picked, whether it be Dwight or Jesus, will determine whether he's going to stay in your roster or whether he's basically going to get the boot, and hopefully you get an epic, which the final days are now in progress and the final event is out. So fingers crossed we all can out there get, or the majority of us can get the Negan and Rick markers and be able to get the 5-star, the epic that we want. Now, like you can see here, Ezekiel, basically what you have to do is trade in his little brother there, the rare Ezekiel, 10 Shiva's chains and also Shiva's collars. Now, Shiva's collars and chains are fallen in war and everything. They will be available in flash maps among other events. If you haven't got them now, do not worry too much. You've got plenty of time to get them. Like I said, they always bring out flash maps and things like that, so you're more than able to get them even if you miss a few different things. And once you got all them, you're going to be trading it in for this ultra rare Ezekiel, which, like I said, depending what you do with him will depend which side you pick in the end. Or if you don't actually get an epic, I guess you'll get to keep it all 4 ultra rares if you get them. But let's trade them in for this ultra rare. It will all be consumed. Yep, that's a-okay. Let's see the king himself. He will pop up in a minute. We've got 5,000 collection score to the museum tally, and then the limited edition Ezekiel there. Now, like I said, depending on whether you keep him or not will depend on whether you actually care what his place card says right now. Adrenaline Rush says 66 AP, which in the modern day is, it says fast, but it's slow. In modern day games, 66 AP is fairly slow. He also does 275 damage to a line of enemies, or teammates get plus 70% defense for 2 turns, so he buffers your team with defense, which isn't all that bad. Considering his stats, as you can see, 1127 HP, 758 defense, he seems like a very defensive player because his stats are fairly high in that remark, and then he's also got the buffering of the plus 70% defense. He has this really cool specialist skill, which is command, which if you haven't had the luxury of actually using command, this character may be tempting for you to keep. Nice 4-star with command can always come in handy. Command is one of those nice specialty stats which can change your rating, and also not really so much a defense team anymore now that it is random. We used to be able to order our teams and defense teams in a particular way to make sure a certain character was commanded, but now unfortunately it's completely random, so I find command is more useful on attack. But like I said, you only keep this Ezekiel if you go for Dwight. If you go for Jesus, he's gonna get the boot basically, but you will have to tier 4 the characters, whichever one you do go for. But as always, thanks for watching.